Hey guys, take note of this very important announcement. If by chance you applied for a driver's license last year or maybe late 2023, or maybe you did a replacement and you received a temporary license, there's a chance that your card isn't ready yet. DVLA are currently running short of cards at the moment. So this has become a nationwide problem. Wherever you are in Ghana, if you've received your temporary license, chances are your card is not ready yet, regardless of the service you requested for, whether standard or premium. The whole of last year, standard cards were not printed. So if you did your license last year, even in January, but even at till date, your card hasn't been printed. This has become increasingly frustrating for a lot of applicants. The thing is, once you have a temporary license, you are free to drive. Just make sure that you renew it anytime it expires. The moment you receive it, you realize it has a lifespan of 3 months. And when you check at the top here, it is printed in red. You see the expiry date. So when the expiry date is due, kindly go to the nearest DVLA office. It doesn't necessarily have to be the branch where you applied for the license or did the replacement. You can walk to any DVLA office at all for an extension or a renewal. Take note, renewal is free of charge. Renewal is free of charge. And I repeat, renewal is free of charge. It's because they are the ones delaying the card printing, so there's no need for you to pay extra just to get it renewed. Don't go and pay any money to anyone just to get your temporary license renewed. And with the renewal, they give you the same temporary license you came with, just that they stamp the back or put a note at the back just to signify that it has been extended. Now, if for any reason your card has delayed for a long time and you need the card urgently for maybe to travel or for any processes, you can go straight to the DVLA office, DVLA head office in Accra. Here is a cantonments opposite Parks and Gardens. It's close to WAEC. When you go there with a temporary license, you can request for an instant printing. And within a matter of maybe 30 minutes or maybe 1 hour, worst case scenario, your card will be printed for you. This is not free of charge. Because you can't wait for your card to be printed, you have to pay a little bit extra. Okay. So you can do so if you need the card urgently. However, if you don't need a card urgently and you are just driving in Ghana, please just manage with a temporary license. Be patient and manage with a temporary license. Whatever it is that the card can do for you, the temporary license can do for you. All the information that is what on the card is the same as what is going to be on the temporary license. So this is basically your license in paper form. No policeman can harass you for using a temporary license. Just make sure it is renewed when it expires. Now, for some of you, maybe you've received your temporary license but are not actively driving. So you want to sit at home and wait till the card is printed before you go for it. Now, there's a danger to that. Sometimes, maybe when it's time for the card to be printed, maybe your biometrics will be corrupted. And after the card is printed, there will be no picture on it. In this case, DVLA cannot issue you a license without your picture on it. So they'll send information back to your branch for your account to be reset so that you do a recapture. So I would advise that anytime your temporary license expires, you follow up at the branch. When you follow up and there's a recapture, you quickly do it and then you get your card printed on time. But if you stay there without following up, it is very, very possible that your account will be reset and you are just there, you are waiting for your card, and your card will never be printed until you go there and go and do the recapture. So the recapture basically involves you retaking your biometrics and then your picture will be retaken so that your card can be printed for you. Now, the thing is, the longer you delay with the recapture, the longer the card also delays. So let's just say it takes 1 year for your card to be printed. And when you received your temporary license, you waited 1 year and the cards were printed. And maybe for some reason yours wasn't printed. The moment you quickly follow up, they'll let you know that, oh, your biometrics were messed up or the system was corrupted, and they retake your biometrics. So the thing is, once you take your biometrics, it means that you have to wait another 1 year. If you are lucky, maybe a shorter time to get your card reprinted. But if you don't follow up at all, you can be sitting there 2 years, still you don't hear anything. And when you decide to go, they tell you recapture. And you would have wasted a long time for your card, and still the card wouldn't be ready. So to prevent further delay, kindly follow up on your card the moment the temporal license expires. Follow for more tips like this. You know I'm your one and only Coach Ems. I'll be back with more content like this. So stay tuned and bye for now.